While the holiday shopping season is underway in the US, with more than $11 billion spent online on Cyber Monday alone. That's a new record, with many retailers offering significant discounts to lure in customers. Excess inventories have forced vendors to cut prices, but economic headwinds might prevent some shoppers from taking advantage. Will Denselow reports from New York.
Festive cheer isn't in short supply at this holiday decoration distributor. But getting the items needed to decorate a winter wonderland can be an issue. Around 90% of the goods sold come from China. Supply chain issues last year created significant challenges.
This didn't have enough people working at the ports. There was very difficult getting truckers. So that all contributed to, and then you had the zero tolerance in China of COVID.
A year on, and some supply chain issues have abated. Those here say prices for shipping containers have fallen by about 2/3 compared to a year ago. But fears over lockdowns in China persist though, and costs still remain around twice as high as 2020.
It's created a situation where we have a lot, more inventory than we normally would have at the end of the year because of the trouble getting it in a timely fashion.
Analysts say rising interest rates and recession fears cooled consumer demand earlier this year, fueling an increase in inventories for retailers.
Last year, there wasn't enough inventory. And so retailers in particular, they stockpiled inventory so that they didn't run into shortages. As they were stockpiling inventory, the economy started declining very rapidly.
Carrying excess inventory ties up working capital, and the deterioration of stock over time can hurt profitability. Some of the biggest brands are already feeling the pinch. In its latest quarterly earnings report, Nike announced its North American inventories increased 65% compared to a year ago. Many brands, like Nike, are offering big discounts to clear warehouse space. Analysts say retailers have been impacted across the board, but especially sellers of electronics, apparel and household goods. Max Retail helps brands sell that excess inventory. They say these retail patterns are cyclical, but conditions are currently ideal for shoppers. That's welcome news at a time when high inflation and rising interest rates have hurt consumer spending power.
I do believe there's a lot of good deals to be found over the next couple months, but you will not see these good deals in the springtime. The excess inventory is now. Absolutely, it'll end up in the off-price market, but not until next fall.
Discounts over the holiday season will eat into bottom lines, but brands hope strong sales will still bring them some festive cheer. William Denselow, CNA, New York.